Are you tired of this happening to you?
The UMP isn't the right weapon for this. This optic sucks. I don't have a flashlight. I can't see anything. This game sucks. I'm going back to Arsenal.
Hey, it's Jay here, and welcome to the Ultimate Loadout Guide for Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5. This guide will show you how to properly equip yourself for the battlefield, ensuring you succeed on your mission. Having a well-optimized loadout in BRM5 is vital to your success. Example, you don't want to equip an SMG for long-range environments. In this video, we will cover 3 key areas. 1. Understanding your objective and environment. 2. Choosing the right weapon. And 3. The advantages of attachments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I post BRM5 content often on this channel. Let's get into it. So before we start slapping attachments onto a rifle, we need to understand where we are fighting. Your loadout will look much different if you are fighting within the streets of Ronograd versus a stealth approach to the mountain base. You also need to figure out what your objective is. Whether you are taking over a compound or securing supplies for your HQ, having an optimal loadout will assist you. Also, understanding enemy types is important as well. Some enemies are equipped with standard rifles, high-powered sniper rifles, and even RPGs. Trying to fight a man equipped with an RPG while you're running at him with a machete is probably a bad idea. So let's understand the environment and mission challenges you may face. You will need a loadout that will allow you to adapt to situational changes within the fight. Additional ground forces, or even helicopters, may reinforce the enemy's position. The fights in BRM5 are forever changing. Your approach will usually change depending on what occurs. Your playstyle and team size will also affect your loadout. Do you want to rush in and eliminate many enemies? Or do you want to take a slower approach with a high-powered DMR or a sniper rifle? The choice is yours. Will you have someone covering your 6 as you push the enemy, or will you be solo? Once you figure out your environment, playstyle, team size, and desired approach, we can now design a weapon for the job. I will be setting 2 examples, and we will build a loadout together from there. These are the 2 most likely options you'll find yourself while playing BRM5. Number 1, you're placed into a team situation. You have 2 teammates, let's call them Bob and Joe. Bob loves to use a sniper rifle, and Joe is an expert with close quarters combat. You'll fill the role as a rifleman, medium range. For weaponry fitting the medium range, there's plenty of options. You got your standard AR-15 platforms, AK variants, and even a DMR or 2 if you want. Let's explore those. Starting off, the AR-15 platform will offer you an all-rounded experience, with their high damage and controllable recoil to the variety of attachments. Whatever you choose to run on it, you will succeed to support Bob and Joe on your endeavors to take over the city. The M4A1 will be your standard platform you will want to build. Its statistics are well above average, with controllable recoil and great bullet velocity. You also unlock it at a good level, unlike the other options. If you are higher level, I would recommend using the MK18. The AK platforms will offer more damage, trading off for rate of fire and stability. The AKs will be more effective at eliminating enemies if you can land your shots chest and up. The AK platform also looks very nice, so there's some style points added to your kit. I recommend using the AK-105, equipped with a JayThyKay muzzle and 1X OP87 sighting. The M1110 was mentioned before due to the ability to equip a shorter barrel onto it. It is similar to AKs, high damage and recoil with a lower rate of fire. You are limited to 20 rounds per mag, so there is another trade-off. However, semi-auto firing will help with ammunition management and recoil management. I recommend equipping it with an ACOG sight and an offset reflex. As for sidearms, I recommend the standard G17. The G17 offers a high fire rate with an easy to control recoil. At medium range, you will not want to use your sidearm. However, if you run out of ammo with, let's say, the M1110, you will need to use your sidearm. The G17 can maintain damage at a range. Feel free to equip it with an extended magazine for more ammo output. For solo players, the weapon build itself doesn't change all that much. You can still run a medium range weapon and fill the in-between fights. Some encounters may be long range, some may be short. I recommend equipping a magnifier and an offset optic to adjust to these ranges, with your primary optic being a 1 to 2x sight. As mentioned in my previous video considering weapons and loadouts, you can store multiple firearms within vehicles. I recommend watching that video after this one, to understand weapon and loadouts even more, and to obviously increase my channel stats.
Thank you very much.
Anyways, you can store multiple firearms within any vehicle you spawn in. If you're flying solo, I recommend storing a sniper rifle or DMR within the trunk, and equipping a standard rifle or SMG as well. You can do this by storing the weapon in the trunk and then entering the menu to change your loadout. With that being done, you will have a weapon to use for any encounter. Nothing can stand in your way now. Now that we understand the environment, team, and weapons we will be using, we need to review weapon attachments. This is the most vital part to any loadout, that and the drip you wear. Attachments are necessary to make weapons work. There are many combinations that can be made using them. Different scopes, barrels, magazines, stocks, grips, muzzle attachments, and so on. Attachments help reduce your recoil, detection, increase mag size, increase stability. The possibilities are endless. You need to use attachments that will aid your advantage. Let's look at the aforementioned M110, a solid DMR that is capable of medium long-range encounters. We can't just slap a scope on it and be done with it. If we're playing solo, running a 6x scope leaves us vulnerable to close-range targets. We will instead use a 3x optic and with an offset of 1x reflex. This gives us a fighting chance at all ranges. I will be equipping a bipod onto the weapon as well. You never know when you may be stationary and need that extra stability. A suppressor is optional, but with BRM5's AI detecting you as easy as it is to eat 6 pounds of jello without noticing, I highly recommend one. Equip a flashlight to your weapon as well as a laser sight, adjust attachment placement, and now you have one heck of a firearm at your disposal. You'll be able to take on just about anything with this setup. Understanding the environment, weapons, and attachments is vital to your success. Understanding these 3 concepts will help you craft your desired loadout. With the M110 we just made, I am shredding through the AI, even at close ranges where DMRs are not typically used. Thanks to that offset reflex, I'm able to hold my own. And I have a 3.5x sight alongside it, allowing me to adapt to enemy ambushes and reinforcements. It all depends on how you want to engage the enemy. Stealth? Attach a suppressor to a long-range gun and quietly eliminate hostiles. Guns blazing? Equip a shotgun or an extended mag to a rifle and light some people up at close range. The choice is yours. Your loadout depends on your playstyle. Hop in game and figure out where you excel, and go from there. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. I plan on making more in-depth videos such as this, so let me know what you guys want to see next. Send me your loadouts in my Discord or drop them in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.